IELTS Speaking. Most common ways to start your answer.
Powerful sentence patterns used by Band 9 students.
The IELTS Speaking test evaluates your ability to communicate effectively in English. While many candidates focus on vocabulary and grammar, one of the most overlooked yet powerful strategies is how you begin your answers. The first sentence you say sets the tone. It can show confidence, clarity, and fluency. Band 9 candidates are masters at starting their answers naturally, precisely, and impressively.
In this essay, we'll explore the most common sentence starters and patterns used by Band 9 students, with examples and tips on how you can apply them to boost your score.
Why sentence starters matter. Your first few seconds of speaking are critical. Examiners quickly notice your fluency and coherence, whether you understand the question, how well you organize your ideas.
A strong sentence starter gives you time to think, makes your response sound natural, improves your fluency score, helps with coherence and structure.
Band 9 students often don't jump into answers directly. Instead, they ease into the response using smart, flexible phrases that reflect natural English use.
Common patterns and phrases used by Band 9 speakers.
Paraphrasing the question.
This is a professional way to begin. It shows that you understand the question and are comfortable rephrasing it. Question: do you enjoy reading? Band 9 answer: well, when it comes to reading, I would say that it's one of my favorite pastimes. Question: what kind of music do you like? Band 9 answer: talking about my musical preferences, I'm really into classical and soft rock. Why it works? It proves comprehension. It gives you time to organize your thoughts. It connects the answer naturally.
Using fillers to buy time naturally.
Fillers are acceptable as long as they don't dominate your answer. They help you avoid silence while thinking.
Examples. Well, let me think. That's an interesting question. I've never thought about it before, but...
Question: what's your favorite season? Answer: that's an interesting question. I'd probably say winter because I enjoy the cold and festive atmosphere.
Tip: use only once or twice per part to sound natural.
Stating your opinion clearly.
IELTS rewards clarity. Begin your answer with a strong personal opinion to show assertiveness and structure. Examples. I strongly believe that, in my opinion, from my perspective.
Question: do you think it's important to learn a foreign language? Answer: absolutely. I strongly believe that learning another language opens up many opportunities, both personally and professionally.
Expressing frequency or habit. This is great for Part 1 questions related to daily life, habits, or preferences. Examples. I usually, most of the time, it's part of my routine to... Question: do you play any sports? Answer: yes, I usually go jogging in the morning before work. It's part of my daily routine and helps me stay energized. Giving context before the main point. Band 9 students often provide background to give depth to their answers. Examples. Back in my school days. When I was younger. Last summer. Question: have you ever been to a wedding? Answer: yes, last year I attended my cousin's wedding in the countryside. It was a beautiful ceremony, and I had a wonderful time. Why it's effective. It makes your response more personal and interesting. Using conditional sentences. This is a high-level structure that impresses examiners. Examples. If I had more time, I would definitely... If I were in charge, I'd... Question: would you like to travel in the future? Answer: if I had the chance, I'd love to travel across Europe. There's so much history and culture to explore. Stating a general truth or fact first. This is common in Part 3 responses. Examples. In today's world, Generally speaking. It's widely believed that. Question: why do people move to big cities? Answer: generally speaking, people move to urban areas in search of better job opportunities and a more dynamic lifestyle.
Example answers using these starters. Part 1. Question: do you enjoy cooking?
Band 9 style. Actually, I do. Cooking is something I find really therapeutic. Whenever I have some free time, I like experimenting with new recipes. It helps me relax and be creative.
Part 2. Cue card. Describe your favorite book.
Band 9. Introduction. Alright, so the book I'd like to talk about is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I read it a couple of years ago and it had a deep impact on me. The themes of justice and moral growth really resonated with me.
Part 3. Question: do you think people read less now than in the past?
Band 9 style. In today's digital age, I believe that traditional reading has declined to some extent. With the rise of social media and online videos, people tend to consume shorter content. However, I think many still enjoy reading, especially when it comes to self-improvement and learning.
Tips for practicing these starters.
Record yourself. Practice common IELTS questions and focus only on the first sentence. Listen and adjust. Mix them up. Don't use the same starter every time. Variety shows fluency. Create a cheat sheet. Write 10 go-to starters and practice using them in different answers. Practice with a partner or AI. Mock interviews help you apply these in real time.
In IELTS speaking, how you begin your answer matters as much as what you say. Band 9 candidates use effective sentence starters to show clarity, confidence, and fluency from the very first word. Whether it's paraphrasing the question, using natural fillers, or giving context, these patterns allow you to think aloud with structure and coherence.
By practicing these sentence openers and making them part of your regular speaking habits, you can upgrade your performance and move closer to that coveted Band 9 score. So start strong, speak smart, and express yourself with confidence.